And I'm like, what is happening? Are we gonna die? Just tell them I have children. Like, I have babies, I have a husband, I have a family. Like, I have to get home. Tell them take anything. I'll never say, like, I saw them, like, take everything.
Kim Kardashian has been in the news a lot over the last few weeks. And we're pretty sure you all know why. After all, the diva and reality TV star has just divorced her husband of 7 years in Kanye West. Their build-up to this moment has been chronicled a lot over the first few months of 2021. And you'd think that nothing would detract from something like that. Except, something new always pops up. And in this case, it's an attempted burglary. Why should this matter? Because someone was trying to get into Kim K's house. Allow us to break down how someone tried to break into Kim Kardashian's mansion. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 6. The attempted robbery. So what exactly happened here? A man claiming to be Kim Kardashian's husband tried to break into the reality star's California home last week, but was stopped by her security guards, a source said Monday. Kardashian's personal protection force, which she beefed up after her terrifying 2016 Paris robbery, handed the intruder over to cops, who placed him under a 72-hour psychiatric hold, a source close to Kardashian told Page 6. The unnamed 24-year-old had just breached the main entrance gate when he was stopped at the Hidden Hills, California home at around 6:30 p.m. on February 24th, according to TMZ. While being questioned by security, he claimed to know Kardashian, 40, and made the claim about being the Keeping Up with the Kardashians star's husband. The Los Angeles Sheriff's Department cited the man for trespassing. TMZ reports that he has now been released. So even in just that small amount of details, there's a lot of questions here, including why a 24-year-old either thought he was Kanye West, weirder things have happened with Kanye involved, we grant you, or if he didn't pretend to be Kanye, why he thought he was Kim K's husband. It's a very weird situation as a whole. But again, Kim K's security helped put a stop to the event, which says a lot about her security as a whole. At home, I have multiple security people. I need someone on every edge of my property, Kim wrote in an essay in 2018. I live in a gated community and I have them right at my gate. The KKW Beauty CEO added, someone came in yesterday, a friend, and was like, do you always have security standing outside your door? Because you never did before. And I was like, yeah, 24/7. It's just what I have to do to make me feel safe or make me able to sleep at night. Number 5. The security of Kim and her family. When you're a member of the Kardashian family, you need to expect a lot of things, but one thing that you also know and want is that fans are hungry to know more, and there is media who would do anything to get a scoop. Because of that fame, the desire for privacy and safety is a key thing on their minds. To be fair, given the paparazzi, obsessed fans, and those just looking to rob the rich, it makes sense that the entire Kardashian family would want to be safe in their own homes. Only the best of the best in security guards are allowed to go with the Kardashians. Their legendary family manor is covered with security, and if you don't agree to a pat-down by them, you're not getting into the house. Not even if you're a friend of the family. No exceptions. Other security measures include motion sensors, cameras, a safe room, and more. Kim Kardashian is so concerned with being followed that she actually has a fleet of cars that are used every time she goes out. They play a shuffle game of sorts to ensure that if anyone is tailing her, they won't be able to figure out which one she's actually in. That's a lot of security measures for one woman, and you can bet it's not cheap. However, again, this is both understandable and necessary. Kim Kardashian is famous, and she needs to feel safe. This went double when she was married to Kanye and had kids, as she didn't want anything to happen to them. Think about it like this. Would you skimp on security if you could afford the best of the best? And since Kim K is basically worth about $750 million, she can afford it. And after all the experiences she's had over the past several years, you can understand why she'd want the best security around. Number 4. The 2019. Sadly for Kim, this current house attempt wasn't the only one in recent memory. As in 2019, another robbery event was done, but was also tied to her sister, Kylie Jenner. A man was caught lurking around Kylie's home in Hidden Hills in California on a Monday morning, before he was then seen at the house that Kim shares with her husband Kanye West shortly after. Shocking security footage obtained by TMZ showed the unnamed man in 22-year-old Kylie's garden looking for something, before he decided not to break in. Footage taken from Kim's property showed the same intruder searching through her mailbox before he fled when her security team spotted him. There was a reason why this event was rather scary. The houses that Kim and Kylie have in Hidden Hills are in a gated community, so no one from the outside should have been able to get into the community as a whole to lurk and loiter and rummage through Kim's mail. And yet, the guy did. A chilling reminder that security isn't always as airtight as someone liked to claim. Number 3. The 2017 incident. We know you're waiting for another incident to be named, but before we get to that one, we need to talk about the one that happened to Kim and Kanye in 2017. 2 suspects entered the grounds of their Bel Air mansion early on a Friday, with the LA Police Department confirming an attempted motor vehicle theft that was made around 5 a.m. The LAPD confirmed that a witness saw one suspect enter and exit a vehicle before fleeing, while a second suspect, who was hiding in some bushes, also fled. The LAPD also stated some personal items were taken from the car. A source claimed the suspect attempted to flee with a cell phone, but was caught by the property's security team. Nothing of Kim's or Kanye's was taken. Their armed security handled it. The guy didn't even make it past the driveway. He was startled by their security and dropped the phone he was trying to take, they explained. So, a close call, but one that was handled by the security team. And she was no doubt grateful for them because she never wanted to go through what happened to her in... Number 2. The Paris incident. The reason why Kim Kardashian was so in need of security in her mind was because of an incident that happened in Paris, France back in 2016. She was there for a Fashion Week event, something she had done many times over the years previous. And when she was at her private residence hotel, she was robbed at gunpoint. A box containing jewelry worth up to 6 million euros, or 5.2 million pounds or $6.7 million, was among items taken, a police spokesman said. The concierge led the gunman to the residence, where they tied Kardashian West up in the bathroom, police said. A spokeswoman for the star said that she was badly shaken but physically unharmed. According to the police in a breakdown of the event later on, this was a new kind of robbery known as homejacking. They'd tie up whoever was in the house and separate family members if the need arose and ask them about safes, jewelry, and so on. A police source has told the BBC the attack was carried out by 5 men, wearing police-style jackets, who forced the building's overnight security guard to show them where Kardashian West was staying. Once inside, one of the men put a gun to her head while they robbed her of jewelry, including a ring worth 4 million euros, then tied her up and locked her in a bathroom while they escaped. While Kim was horrified by the event, she was grateful for one simple thing. Her kids weren't with her. By luck, they weren't with her in Paris, and thus the robbers couldn't do anything to them. After that moment, she knew that she couldn't do anything without better security. And naturally, the rest of the family, including Kanye, agreed. Say what you will about Kim Kardashian, but she has gone through something no one should have to go through. Number 1. The next attempt. The sad part here is that whether she wants to admit it or not, there are going to be other attempts on her life and her wealth. It's just the nature of the beast given the fame that she has. She's had a robbery attempt basically once every year since 2016. And these are just the ones we know about. Now that she's single, many more might try to rob her because they think she'll be more vulnerable or something of the like. Her security would say otherwise, and it would take something big to get to Kim K. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the attempted robbery of Kim K's home in California? Can you believe that someone tried to get into her house while pretending to be Kanye? Do you think that this happens more than we're told, and this was just an instance that got broadcast? What do you think Kim is feeling now that this happened in the midst of everything else going on? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.